Hi, I'm Linda, and welcome to Wild About Nature. And today we're going to talk about framing nature. It's a great way to go out and collect items from nature, explore your surroundings, and then have something to hang up in the window or on the wall or whatever you'd like to do with it. So let's get right to it. So the first thing I want to do is show you a completed frame. And as you can see, it's really beautiful once you see the light shining through it. You can also put something behind it if you wanted to. That would be totally up to you, whatever you would like to do with your frame. I have a couple other ones to show you. I've got one. You can make a little picture, or it could be just totally random, whatever you would like it to be. Those are sort of big. You could make a smaller little frame, or if you really want to get adventurous, especially if you're working with older kids or adults, you might want to go all nature and make you a nature frame out of sticks or something else you might find from nature. But these are awfully pretty too. And you don't have to make a square or a rectangle. You can make shapes as well. Think about getting a grapevine, and you could actually have a circle, you could have a triangle, you could have a rectangle, you could have a square, so you could work with shapes, especially if you're working with younger kiddos. So let's get right to the frames. There's different ways you can make these frames. If you want to, in a sense, recycle or upcycle, you can take just some used cardboard, and if you have an X-Acto knife or any type of art knife, then you could cut out your frame out of the cardboard and use that, which is a great way to use materials that have already been used in some other way. Or this is actually a mat that you could get from a frame shop. You could also get these at other stores. You can buy them in bulk, and you can get different sizes. And this is great if you're going to be working with a lot of kids or even adults and you needed quite a few of these little frames if you didn't have time to make them. You can also get these little mats that are really small. This works really well with little ones because they can easily hold it in their hand if they're collecting their nature treasures. And so it's really easy for them to carry around and to use. So this size works really well too. You can buy these in bulk. You can get them at different stores. And so this is a nice little way you can use the frame too. So those are the frames. And if you wanted to use the sticks, you can lash those together with anything that you can find. This right here, this is a chenille stem that was used to begin lashing this frame together. You could use different types of twine. You could use wire if you wanted to, different types of yarn. And if your lashing is not great, like my lashing, then you can always cover it up and make it pretty with a ribbon or something else to kind of decorate it. Now, those are the frames. So what's next? Well, the next is the sticky part. Now, when you're collecting, you can go out and collect your natural materials, and you can go out and find flowers and leaves, just exploring your area and finding what interests you, looking for different colors and textures. And once you have your items collected, you can bring it back to one place and sit down and take your time if you want to really create some type of picture or you just want to take your time with it. You can also go out and already have your sticky parts on so that you can go out and you can collect and stick, collect and stick. So if I wanted to go out, I could go out and stick it on there, and I'd have the sticky part up of my tape, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So you can collect any way that you want to, whatever's going to work best for the group or for you, what you want to do. You can use two types of tape that I think that work best. The first, of course, is just contact paper. You can buy this in huge rolls. You can cut it to the size of your frame, and that's really wonderful. And this, I just stuck it on. I have the sticky part right here, And this is the backing, which this works really nice because you can take your frame out, stick on your natural materials, and once you have them stuck on, then you can cover it back with the backing, and you've got the beginning of your lovely picture. So that works really nice too, and of course you can cut it to the size that you're using. And you can even use it with your stick frames as well. But what I think works really well, it is very inexpensive. If you have access to any type of packing tape, this works too. This works especially well, I think, with your natural materials if you're using sticks. And you're just going to pull it out and stick it onto your frame and then cut it to the shape. And of course, we're going to have the smooth side and the sticky side. And you would go out, the process would be the same, whether you bring items in and stick them onto the tape or go out and collect. But once you're finished, then you're going to take your tape again and then you're going to cover it, making sure that both sides are smooth and not sticky. And then you have your beautiful frame. And that's an inexpensive, easy way to make your the sticky bits for your frame. So however you want to frame nature, go out and explore and see what's in your own backyard, and then have something beautiful to keep as a treasure. Bye.